Hi, this is Nick from Whitetip SEO. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to share with you some really powerful information which can not only save your business money, but also potentially make your business a lot more money by doing things correctly online. So in the next 5 minutes, you're going to learn how to save money with advertising, especially Google Adwords. And secondly, you're going to learn how you can get more from Google, maybe even more than you thought possible. So please stay tuned, and I appreciate your time. Okay, so let's dive straight into this information. I've done a bit of research into what people are searching for around catering in Edinburgh in Google. And this is my market research / keyword research software. And obviously a keyword, if you don't know, is whatever anyone puts into Google. It's the phrase that people are using to search for your products and services. So these are all the different keywords, the best one being catering Edinburgh. And we have 35 keywords here that mostly are very relevant to your business, all about catering mostly, and so probably around about maybe 1,500 people roughly, just from these keywords per month searching for your services. So really good potential here. And on the right hand side, obviously, you have the amount of searches. This is the only thing you need to look at here, the amount of searches per keyword. So the best keyword, as I said, catering Edinburgh, with 170 unique people looking for that every month. So let's go to Google and have a look at what comes up when we search for that. So if you're watching this video, then you are advertising currently with Google, Google's advertising program called Google Adwords, which means you're either appearing up here on the top at the left, or you're appearing on the right-hand side. And basically you're paying every time someone clicks on your little ad or your little link there. So what I do is a little bit different. I work to get your website to be number one, just underneath the paid advertisements. So in this case, it's where gingersnap.co.uk is right now. They're obviously a competitor of yours if you're watching this, and they're currently doing really well because they're getting all of their visitors that you're getting, or they're getting about, well, I'm going to get to that in a second. They're getting more, actually. They're getting all the people seeing their business that you are, but they're probably getting a higher percentage of the clicks, and they're not paying every time someone clicks. So basically, they're getting free advertising now that their website is up here. And that's pretty much what I do. They've also got this position here as well in the Google Plus local listings. So they're really doing well. So what I do is, the main advantage obviously is once you get up here is you're not paying every time someone clicks, as I said. Another big advantage is that a lot of people don't like ads. So a lot of people are not going to click on these ads here just because people don't like advertising, generally speaking. And they're going to try to avoid it, even if it's actually a subconscious thing they're not actually aware of doing, but they're going to avoid it in a lot of cases. And this article kind of goes into that, talks about, in this article they say organic, which is what one of these listings is, an organic listing as opposed to a paid per click or AdWords listing. Organic wins 94% of the time, according to this one study. And this article is actually quite interesting. If you want to read it, I'm not going to go into that now, but if you want to read this article, just do a search, as I've done, put in here, search engine watch 94%. Put that into Google, and you will get this result at the very top, which is the article I just showed you. So if you want to read that, highly recommend it. Another big reason why it's really important to be up here, number one, like a lot of people will say to me, Nick, I'm already on like page one, so I don't need your help. I don't need your services. Why would I need you if I'm already on page one? And I say, well, the thing is, it's really important to be number one, not just on the page one. You really need to be in this spot here where gingersnap.co.uk is right now. Because as you can see, this is one study they did, and 56% of the people, according to this one study, are clicking on the very first link. Now, obviously, there's different studies done, but pretty much every study shows this kind of thing happening. A lot of people, most people are going to click on that first link. And even the difference between the very top position and the number 2 position is quite a lot. Number 1 gets 56 according to this, and number 2 gets 13. So basically they're saying number 1 is getting 3 or 4 times the amount of targeted visitors coming to their website. So really important to get up to this number 1 position. So just before I end this part of the video, let's do a little calculation, just a kind of example calculation. So 170 people searching for that keyword, the best keyword in your industry, catering Edinburgh. 170 people. And if you're going to be up here at the top, you're probably going to get about half of those people. So half of 170 is obviously 85 people, right? So 85 people a month potentially coming, clicking on your website if you're here. So I don't know what a catering client or a new catering job or client is worth to you, but let's just say, I mean, and actually, first of all, let's just say your website is not particularly good at converting those visitors into customers, because obviously you have to convert the visitor. I mean, you're only going to get a certain percentage of people who are actually going to become a customer from viewing your website. So let's just say your website is only converting at 5%, okay? 5% of those 85 people are becoming a new customer. So that's times 0.05 for 5%. So it's about 4 new customers every single month, 4 new clients or 4 new big catering jobs. So I'm not sure what a catering job is worth to you. Actually, I have no idea. But let's just say you make, £200 profit. And so in this bad example, that would be £850 of new revenue when you have your website up here at this position. And you got to remember, once we do the work to get you up here at this #1 position, you're not paying any advertising costs like you would be if you're here, which is what you're currently doing. So the potential profit of this is very high. So that's kind of what I'm talking about here. I hope you can see the power. And just before I end the video, I want to show you a little bit of proof, because proof speaks much louder than words. So if you come to Google UK and put in SEO Edinburgh, you're going to see me in the top 6, I believe it is. The first one is an advertisement, so I'm actually currently number 7 right now. But this is a video that I did back in September and already ranked number 7 for a pretty competitive keyword. Obviously, all these people know how to do SEO. Also, if you go back to Google UK and do fixed price SEO, you'll see again I'm in the top 5. There's Whitetip SEO right there. You can do these searches yourself, just want to show you a little bit of proof. Also, for a client that we've worked with, if you search for IT support, Northern Ireland, in Google UK, you'll see Helios IT is number 1. That's a client of mine. And I've actually got a lot more proof, so if you want to ask me about that, feel free to, and I'm happy to share loads more examples of how I've helped clients to get #1 rankings. So feel free to ask me. So basically, I'm looking to work with one company in each industry, and I can only work with one because otherwise that would be unethical and I'd be basically playing 2 companies off against each other. So I can't do that. It's one company in each industry, and I really have to respect those that contact me first. And if someone contacts me and we decide to work together, then that's pretty much the only, that's closed offer to anyone else in that industry. So yeah, pretty much it's a limited time offer. I'm going to work with one person in each industry. So if you want to secure your spot, please do get back to me quickly. And you can do that by either giving me a call straight away and we'll set up a meeting or whatever you like, or you can email me by replying to this email that the video came in, or just send me an email as you see on the screen there. So I really appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, and I hope to talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye.